What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Michael. Dragon Ball Super Superheroes is the latest installment of the Dragon Ball universe. And of course I had to see it. I was a huge Dragon Ball fan growing up. I used to run home all fast, and I tried to get there before 4 o'clock so I can watch Toonami on Cartoon Network. Luckily, I also had a backup plan. I had one of those TVs with the VCR built in, so I would program it to record. I was smart. Now, what I got most excited for was that this was going to be a Piccolo and Gohan centered movie. I needed a break from Vegeta and Goku after Broly. That one was really good. That was probably my most favorite Dragon Ball movie so far. But it was nice to see Piccolo and Gohan be the center of attention in this movie. This was like if The Office had a spin-off show with Dwight. Instead of focusing on Michael, Jim, and Pam, it would be like a Dwight movie. And let's face it, everyone loves Teen Gohan. Gohan was always the ultimate badass. Even when he was a kid, he surprised Raditz, the Ginyu Force, Frieza, and especially the Cell Saga. Now, one of the best things about Dragon Ball Z was Gohan and Piccolo's relationship. It didn't take long for Piccolo and Gohan to bond because Piccolo took on more of a mentor role for Gohan. He was trying to nurture his power and try to teach him to control it. In the early days, Piccolo was more of a hard ass. He just wanted to be alone and meditate, and he was kind of a jerk. But when Gohan came into his life, he started to soften up a little bit, and he realized that he was more of a father figure than Goku. And truth be told, Goku isn't the best father figure. He's always training and he's off doing his own thing. And it's really hard for him to settle down and just focus on his family. Vegeta too, he's not even a really good father either. But what are you gonna do? These guys are warriors. They've chosen their path. The real good father figures are Piccolo and Krillin. Now, one of the biggest complaints for me was the 3D animation. And it does take at least, for me, it took like 25 minutes to get used to. Especially when you got Piccolo, he's already bald. And it took a while for me to get adjusted to his head being 100% spherical. It was kind of weird. So yeah, it took like a really long time for me to get used to it, especially after 30 years of being the 2D animation. Like, you know, I don't know why they went with this direction. I mean, if you look at the Broly movie, it had these deep, rich colors and it had a lot of detail with the traditional animation style. But if it's cost effective and you're going to put out more movies, then I guess we can kind of get used to this 3D version. It almost felt like watching a PS4 video game try to be a movie. That's how long it kind of took for me to get used to it. The biggest standout for me was Gamma 1 and Gamma 2. These two characters were really cool. They had a really cool design, and it was just something new to bring to the table. These two were really cool. They had a really cool personality, they had a cool design, and they brought a lot of fun to the movie. There's just something innocent about them that, you know, when you have powers, you're gonna talk a certain way, and it was like really lighthearted and kind of fun, and I could see myself really getting attached to these characters. Like, I went to see the movie with my friend, and I was telling him these two characters would be a lot of fun to do a spin-off movie separate from all the Z characters. They added like a young, youthful quality that if you need a break from, you know, the Vegeta and Goku storyline, I recommend these two characters. And it's really fun to see Piccolo get on Gohan's ass. He's like, why can't you pick up your own daughter from school? Yeah, they have Piccolo running around picking up the kids from school. And Piccolo's pissed because he's like, you should be at a whole higher power level. You've been kind of slacking with the training. All you do is do all this nerdy shit. And he's saying exactly what we all are thinking. Like, the audience is kind of sick and tired of Gohan being this pacifist, and he's kind of a goof now. And he's right. We've been thinking the same thing for like 20 years now. When are we going to have the badass Gohan that we saw in the Cell Saga? The stoic badass who wanted to protect his family. It was all seriousness, and that's something that we are missing in the world right now, is some serious shit, some serious Teen Gohan, Super Saiyan 2 level stuff. The bad guys are really cool as well. You had Dr. Hedo. He's this fat little guy, and he was fascinated with superheroes, and he's Dr. Gero's grandson, and he inherited that same genius and that fascination for androids and superheroes. Dr. Hedo was also addicted to Oreos. He was stuffing his face every chance he got. Every time he was on screen, he had this tube full of Oreos, and the audience kept cracking up because he's a little fat ass. I also like how Gohan finally got off his nerdy ass and he wanted to help and actually save the world for once. It was nice to see him not be a little nerd, and he was back to his badass self, and he's almost chilling. Brings back memories of that Cell Saga when he was just, you know, the little lightning and stuff was coming off of him and he just looked pissed. I love that shit. And Piccolo too, it was nice to see him get off the sidelines and stop being the fucking coach and come over here and actually whoop some ass. He steps it up too. He gets a nice little power upgrade, and it's about time. The funny part about Piccolo is that he gets stronger and stronger, but he still gets his ass whooped. It's fucked up. But overall, this was a fun movie. Animes are kicking butt in the box office, and they need to bring them back. We need to have more animes. We need to have more animes in theaters. It's just something fun that we can all enjoy, especially the nerdy geeks like us. There's tons of new surprises in this movie. There's tons of new characters. It also has that perverted old anime stuff that we were used to seeing with Bulma, and it's just funny to see them still doing that, and it's kind of a wink to the audience. If you've watched Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, you know that there's like some weird creepiness in this show. And you also got Vegeta and Goku. They're in the movie too, and they have a really, really good scene, and I'm glad that they can incorporate those guys into something like this, and it still feels like a Piccolo and Gohan movie. So with that said, guys, I'm gonna give Dragon Ball Superhero a B+. So anyway, don't forget to subscribe, guys. Thank you so much for watching the video. Hit the like button, comment below if you liked the Dragon Ball movie. I had a lot of fun with it. It brought me right back to childhood. And as always, guys, thank you so much. Take care of yourself, look after your family, watch some cartoons every now and then. God bless, and we will see you on the next one.
Domain of the gods!